the NAIA and the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, would reopen for international travelers. However, Siraka said Air France, KLM, Lufthansa, Etihad Airways, Angola TAG, Air Namibia, and Royal Air Maroc are not approved to operate flights into the country. Given an update on Thursday, the minister said there would be sanctions for non-compliance with the guidelines on the part of the airlines and the passengers. He said passengers who fail to comply with the COVID-19 protocol would be suspended from traveling for 6 months, while airlines that fail to comply would pay a fine of $3,500 per passenger. And the People's Democratic Party on Thursday moved its campaign train to Ikobauha local government area. The train towards the 10 political wards in the council, marketing the party's candidates and his manifesto. Chinedu Akeja has more.
PDP! Political campaigns are gradually getting to the peak, and the People's Democratic Party and its candidate, Governor Godwin Obaseki, are riding on the wave of the moment. On Thursday, the campaign train was in the heart of the city, Ikobauka, one of the most populated local governments in Edo State. The state chairman of Obaseki Shaibu Campaign Council, Chief Dan Obi, told crowd of supporters that Governor Obaseki has shown enough reason to deserve a second-term vote.
The governor, like you heard from the secretary to government, has done well. He has built roads. In this local government, he has even built a power plant. In this local government, he's also building a modular refinery. He has done so much that those who are opposed to him are enemies of Edo State. And that is why we urge you on the 19th of September, come out, tell your neighbor, tell your brother.
The man in the eye of the storm, Governor Godwin Obaseki, appears to understand the people's need.
In Ikpoba Hill, where we are, was 1 to 4. I know that you have a challenge with the army barracks. I have already spoken to them. You know we have acquired the land back, and we want to build a housing estate for you there. I know you have problems with roads. One of the first roads we did was Lucky Way. We are going to do more of your roads.
He also assures that basic infrastructure will continue to get priority attention, just like job creation, if he gets re-elected.
I want to be remembered as the governor of light, the governor that brought light to the people of Edo State, light through electricity, because it can be done. We know how to do it. We know what to do. There is electricity, but it is not getting to you. In another 4 years, we will bring light to you in Ikobauka and all of Edo. I know because of your population, you have a lot of young people in Ikobauka. Yes, that is why we have been building a lot of industry, or we have been attracting people to come. Ikobauka has the largest number of factories, but it is not enough. We have a very big one here, Bender Brewery. They killed it, but I will bring it back alive. If I cannot bring it back as brewery, I will bring it back as an industrial area.
Member representing Ego, Ikobauka Federal Constituency, Honorable Jude Issei-Idehe, like many other PDP supporters, believe the PDP candidate has done well to deserve re-election.
We in Ikobauka, we are happy, and we're happy with his achievements so far. We want to give him another 4 more years to do more, to consolidate on what he has done already. So that's why we believe he will be able to do well, and we are behind him fully 100%.
The campaign train moved from Western Boys at Ramat Park to Umelu Primary School along St. Xavier Road, and later to Igoda Fei Field along Upper Sakwamba Road, which happens to be the ward that the Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Saradion Oge, belongs. Other wards visited were Ward 9 and 10 along Sapele Road, Benin City. The campaign moves to Ego Local Government Council today. Chinedu Akeja, KUFM News.
Another forum, an umbrella organization of Northerners residing in Edo State, have thrown their weight behind the re-election bid of Governor Godwin Obaseki. They said they have never felt so safe and accepted than they are under the administration of Godwin Obaseki. The President General, Arewa Forum in Edo State, Alhaji Aliyu Saidu Shehu, passed the message on Thursday during the PDP word-to-word rally at Ikobauka local government area held at Western Boys Ramat Park.
The has done well. The Obaseki has done well. His administration is a good administration. He accommodates us. He makes sure that we are okay. And we are okay. All the Northerners are okay. And we are satisfied with his development.
He dispelled insinuations that they may not be eligible to vote because they do not possess voters' cards.
Who told you that we don't have a voters card? Every area has a voters card because we are resident in this place. We married here. We have our children here. Our children go to school here, and through the Obaseki administrations, we are okay. So we are going to vote for him massively.
The Honorable Group were present at the rally with campaign materials and logo of the PDP candidates. Meanwhile, 2 days after a crash in its campaign convoy, the All Progressives Congress in Edo State has resumed its word-to-word campaign with a trip to Urekpen, Egwariakpoma, Ukpenu, Ujole, and Emuhi, all in Esan West local government area of the state. This follows the 2-day suspension of its campaign after the death of 2 policemen attached to the convoy of the party's former national chairman, Adams Oshomole, who were involved in an accident when a trailer rammed into their vehicle in Oluku, Ovia North-East local government. Upon resumption of the campaign in Urekpen, a minute silence was observed in honor of the 2 police officers who died in the crash. Speaking at Egwari Ekuma, the party's candidate, Pastor Saye Izayamu, said one of the late police officers got married 2 weeks ago and the other was about to get married. He assured that he will increase the subvention to the state-owned Ambrosoli University, Ekuma, if he gets elected. The campaign halted at Irua, Eastern Central Local Government area of the state. Candidate of Labour Party in the September 19 Edo State governorship election, Dr. Isaiah Osifo, says the people of the state will be the ultimate winners of a peaceful, free and fair exercise. Dr. Osifo says this during an interaction with heads of media organizations in Benin on Thursday.
The people of Edo State will be the winners of Edo State 2020 governorship election if the conduct of the election is peaceful, free and fair. The interest of the people and the overall well-being of the citizen is the essence of democracy. Free and fair periodic election is a recipe for development. Any political party or a gubernatorial candidate that is interested in the victory of Edo people should be committed and support the conduct of a peaceful, free and fair Edo State 2020 governorship election. The ultimate desire of the Labour Party is that the people of Edo State should be the winners of the 2020 governorship election. If the election is peaceful, free and fair, the ultimate result will be that the people will be the winners of the election.
Dr. Osifo charged the media to live up to its responsibility as watchdogs of the society by holding politicians and political parties accountable.
The importance of the media in advancing and defending democracy cannot be overemphasized. It is on this note that we appeal to the media and all pro-democracy groups and citizens to be on the side of the people of those states in their collective aspiration to be the winners of 2020 Edo State governorship election. The media have a responsibility to identify, expose, and root out any political party and this governorship candidate that is sucking electoral violence and scheming to rig Edo State 2020 governorship election. The media, all pro-democracy groups and citizens should collaborate with Labour Party in our efforts to call on Mr. President, President Muhammadu Buhari and ANIC, to frustrate the ambition of any political party that is promoting violence and working to rig the election in Edo State.
Dr. Isaiah Osifo, a lecturer in the Department of Political Science and Public Administration, Igbinedion University, Okada, is a 2-time chairman of Nwode local government. His running mate is Pauline Ahimie Omogbeleho. An independent National Electoral Commission, in partnership with the European Centre for Electoral Support, ECES, on Thursday, organized a 2-day capacity building workshop for electoral officers in Edo State to ensure a credible governorship election on September 19. Edo State Electoral Commissioner Johnson Alalibo said in Benin that the event was organized towards achieving free, fair, and credible governorship elections in the state. Alanibo observed that the workshop was also to appraise INEC's level of preparedness for the election. ECES Senior Project Officer Sylvester Somo noted that the workshop would enhance the operational and logistics efficiency of the Commission towards the conduct of the election. Somo stated that the workshop was aimed at familiarizing electoral officers with the structure and operational framework of the Election Monitoring and Support Center. And KUFM News continues right after this break. Do stay with us. In the news, the federal government says successful applicants for the 774,000 jobs under the Special Public Works Program will be paid through their bank accounts using the bank verification numbers. The governor stated that the resort to BVN would help establish transparency and avoid double payments to applicants during the implementation of the program. Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo, stated this during a press conference jointly addressed by the Director General of the National Directorate of Employment, Nazir Laden, on Thursday. He said the biometrics of successful applicants would be captured by the banks during the process. The Special Public Works Program is designed to employ 1,000 persons from each of the 774 local government areas of the country. The program is expected to take 52 billion naira, meant for the payment of the participants at 20,000 naira per month for 3 months. The exercise is expected to commence in October. And the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union, COASU, has directed its members nationwide to immediately withdraw their services. The lecturers accused the federal government of failing to provide outstanding 441 billion naira resulting from the received needs assessments of the Federal Colleges of Education. The president of COASU, Nuhu Ogrima, made this known during a press conference in Abuja on Thursday. The COASU president alleged that the federal government had been manipulating academic staff salary with the imposition of the